Jason Danard here from the Calgary Stockyards with your weekly cattle market report for this week ending June 26th, and a big and very exciting week of trade to close the month of June out. On the direct trade this week, we saw fed cattle fully steady with trade on either side of $5.90 on the rail delivered. Did hear some trade up to $6 on some lighter volume. Cows steady on the direct trade, either side of $4.60 on the rail delivered. We did see a light load of cows trade live on team this week at $2.55, and that was FOB Coaldale, Alberta, and I would call that steady on the week. Feeder cattle market absolutely on fire. This week on team, we saw about 6,400 head trade as follows. Big June offering. We saw the 1,000-pound steers trade from $4.43 to $4.60. Heifers, $4.14 to $4.15. 9-weight heifers, $4.30 to $4.69. Moving on to the calves, we saw some December delivery weaned 8-weight calves trade at $5.73, and that was about $4,600 a head. We saw heifers, these were yearlings, trade from $4.86 to $5.18. We did see a small group of mid-7-weight steer calves out of BC trade at $5.78, and that was about $4,300 a head. Heifers, $5.29, those were yearlings. A big sampling of 6-weight steer calves for fall delivery. We saw a trade from $6.30 to $6.95, and that was $4,100 to $4,700 a head. Those $4,700 steers, those were from Cunningham Cattle Company. 3 loads of them, October delivery, Charolais calves, and that was a huge highlight on the week. We saw the heifers trade from $5.47 to $6.13. 5-weight steer calves, $6.94 to $7.93. Most of those 5-weight steer calves trading on either side of $4,000. We did see some upper 5-weight steer calves from Macmillan Colony. These were 2 loads of Charolais immediate delivery calves, and they traded at $4,500 a piece. Heifers, we saw a trade at $6.30 to $7.24, and 4-weight heifer calves trade at $7.48. In a nutshell, we're seeing the heifers, most of them trade in the mid-3s from $3,500. We did see sales up to $4,000. And please note that most of these team feeder cattle prices are picked up at the farm or ranch. And join us again on Friday, expecting a lighter run this week with the holiday. However, I do know of several groups going on this week for Friday, and with the levels that we're currently enjoying, I wouldn't be surprised by a big run again next week. Give your local team agent a call to get your cattle listed for next week's sale. And for further market information, visit us online at teamauctionsales.com, on Facebook at Team Auction Sales, on X at Jason Danard, email jasondanard@hotmail.com, or call or text anytime 403-519-8916. And from all of us at Team, happy Canada Day, and we'll talk to you next week.